not even the first thing.
So these are the 100-meter men just coming out. They're the two British athletes, Reece Prescott and the much smaller figure of C.J. Uja, and then behind them Hughes, who ran so brilliantly in the semi-final, coasting through. Jimmy Vico, of course, was the fastest, 9:97. And what we saw in the semis really set us up for what should be a thrilling climax to this day 2 of the European Championships here in Berlin. The men's 100 meters final coming up. They've warmed up on the track, they've seen where they are. That's the lineup, and they'll shortly be introduced one by one to the crowd. But, and he's had problems over the years, and once again, Jimmy Vico as a non-starter.
And we saw him at the warm-up track looking a little sad earlier. We thought he was just thinking maybe that's already when he knew that he might have to pull out, and that's very disappointing because he looked so promising in that semi-final.
Well, he did. He looked to be closely back to his best. He's had a lot of problems, but there he is. He's going to miss out. So here are the men who will compete. Emre Zafer Barnes, the Jamaican-born athlete who competes for Turkey now. 10:08, his personal best. He's run that this year. He will go in lane 1. Then the near veteran, Gerandi Martina from the Netherlands, the defending champion and the 200-meter champion back in 2012. 34 years of age, but once again in a final, as we've got the 3 medalists from 2016 in adjacent lanes, because that was the gold medalist. Here is the silver medalist from Amsterdam, Jack Ali Harvey, the Jamaican-born Turkish athlete, World University Games champion 2 years back. Second in Amsterdam, Harvey with a best of 9:92. A field which has 6 of the 8 men run sub-10 legally. Then we have Zharnel Hughes. He was a really brilliant hit, semi-final winner in 10:2. Not as quick as Vico, but it looked so easy for the man who's sharing the European lead this year at 9:91 with Jimmy Vico. Came across the line first in the Commonwealth Games 200 meters, only to suffer disqualification. He's got something to prove. The youngest, Filippo Tortu, the brilliant talent who was the World Junior silver medalist last year. Filippo Tortu of Italy, 20 years of age. Now Reece Prescott, brilliant run to make the World Championship final last year when he was in 7th. He's a British champion. He's run 9:88 this year with wind assistance, yet to break 10 seconds legally. Trouble is for him, he's got to get a good start. He's got to get a better start than he did in his 7th. And Chijindu, then there's CJ now. CJ Uja makes 3 British athletes in this 100 meters final. Broke through 10 seconds last year, had a terrific season last year, 9:96, hasn't done it yet this year, 10:08. Today would be a good time for a man who's a former European junior champion 5 years ago. That's the lineup in this 100 meters. Sadly, no Jimmy Vico, who was due to a run in lane 4. That is empty. So 7 men are lining up here. The favourite now, probably Zharnel Hughes of Britain, who goes in lane 5. That is sadness. Once again, presumably injury has hit Jimmy Vico. The last one to come to his block. Barnes in lane 1, Martina in lane 2. Harvey here, the silver medalist last time, in 3. Zharnel Hughes here in lane 5. 9:91 he's run this year. Barnes and Harvey, the 2 Turkish athletes, 1 and 2. There's Harvey in lane 3. So the 100 meters, always a thrilling event at these championships, but it's over in a flash. We saw sub 10-second times in the semi-finals. Will we see it here in the final? Barnes, Martina, Harvey, Hughes, Tortu, Prescott and Uja. The 100 meters final. Well, certainly a good start by Hughes and also the Italian Tortu. Prescott a bit to do, but Zharnel Hughes coming through, but also on the inside, Zachary Harvey, and it's Hughes who takes it. Prescott, I think, may have got up to the second, just ahead of Harvey there, and it is quick, it is sub-10, 9.95 for Zharnel Hughes. He looked terrific in the semi-final, after which we made him our favourite, and he duly delivered in the final there with a brilliant run, and I'm sure that makes up for the dashing of his hopes in the Commonwealth Games when he was beaten there. But it's a championship record for Zharnel Hughes. Reece Prescott, an under-23 British record, under 10 seconds for the first time with legal win. A British 1-2 in the men's 100 metres. And Zachary Harvey following the silver of Amsterdam with the bronze here just outside 10 at 10.01.
CJ Uja just missing out on that medal by 500th of a second, otherwise we would have seen a British 1-2-3. Filippo Tortu there, the young Italian, promising 10.08, that's very formidable. But Zharnel Hughes, what a performance by the Brit, and there is a large contingent of British fans in the crowd, as we've said, and we've seen Dina Asher-Smith win that women's gold, and there, what a fantastic start by Zharnel Hughes. And now is when he starts to pull away. And again, Reece Prescott, as he always does, just coming through over those last few meters. If he can get his start sorted out, he will be tough to beat.
Yes, he undoubtedly had the fastest last 30 meters or so of the race, and he very nearly caught Hughes as well.
But of course, looking at that, a 1-2-4 for the Brits. They are the world champion from last year. They'll be tough to beat in the relay.
They surely will. Prescott not a member of the relay team, though. Such is the strength of British sprinting.
Of course, we've got the likes of Adam Jamili in the 200 metres, Nathaniel Mitchell-Blake.
Correct.
So, hotly contested relay spots there, as the athletes also get to do their lap of honour. Plenty of fans still staying in the stands, there to cheer on their athletes.
And what a 200 metres we've got coming up now with Zharnel Hughes up against Ramel Julayev. Julayev declining to race in the 100 metres, but this man, Zharnel Hughes, championship record, taking down Francis Obiquelo's former mark of 9.96.
Zero wind.
Zero wind again.
Yes, exactly as the women's 100 metres. Just shows the quality of the sprinting here, because if you put a 1 or a 2 metre per second, I mean, that can make a tenth for each 0.1. So just start thinking of the sort of times that could be achieved in these sort of conditions with a little bit of a breeze behind the athletes. It's top quality, world-class sprinting. Zharnel Hughes takes the gold medal for Britain in the championship best 9.95.